Nobody likes paying for car insurance at the rental car counter. They're like, I already buy insurance. Why do I need to buy insurance from you too? And they feel like they're getting gigged by the system for rental car insurance. So when are the times that you need to buy it? If you have a personal auto policy, you don't need to buy the rental car coverage because if it's a temporary use for vacation or a trip you take or even to rent a car while yours is being fixed, it's automatically covered by your personal auto policy. That said, what if you work for a business and have a company car and you don't have a personal auto policy? Well, then what do you do then? Well, if you're provided a company car, you need to and you don't have personal auto insurance. Number one is you need to make sure you're listed on the policy for an endorsement called Drive Other Car Coverage. If your name is listed and your spouse should be listed, depending on the policy form, should be listed for Drive Other Car Coverage. Once you have that, there's another endorsement that should be added to the policy, and every carrier calls it something different. But what I'm going to reference now is called the Business Auto Extension Endorsement, form number AC7007, which gives you coverage for hired or rented vehicles. Now, the way you can find this is on the main commercial auto policy. You look for the list of endorsements right here. In this particular policy, it's right here, AC7007. So I looked it up on Nationwide's e-library policy forums and was reading it here for this video so that you would know what you should do. So this extension endorsement is going to extend coverage for liability, number one, for a rented vehicle, as well as physical damage coverage. So if hired auto physical damage is included in this endorsement for any auto that you lease, hire, rent, or borrow, and any covered auto rented by your employee under contract in their name with your permission. So it can be in your personal name if you're an employee of the company, but I always just say if you're going to do that in your own personal name or if the rental car company requires it, then just use your company credit card to book the reservation. And then you're going to have coverage for physical damage as well as liability when you're in that rental car, provided you've got Drive Other Car coverage. Otherwise, if you're not sure, it's not a bad way to spend money, honestly, to have insurance for $40 a day or $30 a day in the rental car, especially if it's only a couple days or a week. It's you do not want to have a claim with a rental car if you can help it. And the reason why is that the only part that's not covered in this whole scenario is the loss of use. So if you damage a car while you're renting it and you turn it back into Enterprise and they can't use it for a month because it's getting repaired, they're going to charge you for the loss of use of that vehicle, and that is not covered by insurance policies like here. The only way to get something like that covered is through a certain credit card. Like Amex has a program where loss of use for rental cars is covered as long as you pay for the rental with your credit card. Hope that helps. And at the end of the day, if you have questions, you can always ask.